Good morning, children. Today in English literature, take out your English book and turn to page 78. Today I'll continue reciting the poem The Clever Barber from page 78, and as I recite a verse, I'm going to explain you each verse. Now, this is page 78. He said that the kingdoms all around laugh at you, O king. They say your love for your moustache, my lord, makes you a weakling. Now, this barber is telling the king that everybody from the kingdoms that are around your kingdom, they laugh at you, O king. They say that your moustache makes you a weakling. A weakling is a very weak person. The king sat still as the message sunk in. He turned stony and pale with shock. His beloved moustache, so bushy and thick, had made him a laughing stock. Now the king sat down and he thought. As the message sunk in means he thought of those lines that the barber had told him. And thinking of those words, he turned stony and he became pale with shock. He had loved his moustache so much because it was very bushy and it was thick, but that same moustache had made him a laughing stock. There was just one thing the king could do. That much was crystal clear. He must put these tribes to rest at once. He must get rid of his moustache dear. Now, there was just one thing that the king could do now. And it was very clear, crystal clear means this thing was very, very clear that all the jokes, jibes means the jokes that the people of the neighboring kingdoms were making of him, the only thing that the king could do was to get rid of his moustache, which he loved so much. He had to get rid of the moustache. Shave it off, barber, do it now, roared the king with a voice like thunder. The barber lost no time at all and snipped off the moustache remainder. Now the king shouted at the barber and told the barber to shave it off at once because he wanted to get rid of that moustache at once. And the king got so angry that the king roared like a thunder. When you hear thundering in the sky, so in the same way, the king also roared like thunder. So the barber was very happy. He lost no time at all. And he just snipped off the remainder of the moustache. The king went forth a changed man, feeling strong and big and brave. The barber made his way home fast. He'd had a narrow shave. Now the poetess is Anandita Banerjee. The king went forth a changed man after the barber chopped off the king's moustache. The king became a changed man. He was feeling strong now, big and brave. And the barber made his way home fast. The barber ran home because he had had a narrow shave. If the king knew that the barber had chopped off one of his moustache, then surely the barber would have been punished. But now He ran home fast because that was a narrow escape for that barber. The barber became very happy that his plan had worked. So, isn't this a very nice poem, children? Though some of the words are very, very difficult for you. Now, today, for your assignment, you are going to recite the verses on page 78 and you are going to send your audio to me.